Hello. I gotta fix my camera. I had to restart my software. We're having all kinds of horrible issues. So 1 second. Yeah. Done. 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 And here we are. Okay, nothing new in the store. So I just went back to my standard build after experimenting for a while with a build where I was using the taming perks or the pacifying perks, you know. I was going around experimenting with that. It's pretty darn effective. You could pacify most things besides straight up humans and scorched. I'm not sure if you could pacify a scorched beast, but I'm not sure if you could pacify scorched versions of organisms. I wasn't able to make anything my pet yet because I haven't found a random pet yet. But whatever. It's a pretty cool perk to have. I think the Creature Tamer perk is better than the Wasteland Whisperer, I think is what it's called. Is better than the animal version because creatures involve, I think, all the insects and the ghouls and mutants. So you could tame them all. In fact, you'd be a great asset during the Radiation Rumble. That would be pretty cool to tame them all coming down the way during Radiation Rumble. Be a great help. Okay, so the first thing I'll be doing is I'll be getting some free fusion cores. I'm currently not in power armor because I have no fusion cores. I'll do that right after the Path to Enlightenment. I need these treasury notes. I need these legendary cores. All that garbage. And right now I'm sitting on a ton of gold. You know. 1 ton of active gold repository. Yes.
Gather now, faithful followers of the most wise and beneficent Mothman. Let us light his holy beacon with the radiance of the fireflies. Let our beacon pierce the darkness and summon forth his divine presence that we may commune with him and partake of his wisdom.
So what kind of backpack am I using? That's the real question. I'm currently using a grocer's backpack, and my perks ask for grocers. Yeah. I have a couple minutes remaining. How you doing, everybody? Hey, Fuli. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some other build in the future. I think it's nice to have a bit more charisma. I'll figure it out. There's some ideal awesome thing. I just see the massive appeal of that Wasteland Whisperer perk to tame creatures. It's awesome. And I want to start harvesting some digestive goo so I can make some overdrives along with Nuka-Cola. You know, I like overdrives. So, I'm now herbivore. Congratulations, me. Isn't that fun? I did it, everybody. I'm now an herbivore. And I took off grounded and twisted muscles. So now I have more accuracy. Before it was sort of making me miss, I feel. Yeah. So I tried watching Tenet last night. It's kind of hard when it's all exposition, you know? You got dude eating food, explaining what the movie is, instead of just having that movie. I mean, if the director wanted to make a TV series, then so be it. But you don't explain the first 5 seasons of the show in a paragraph format, and then have the movie be season 6. whatever. I mean, the whole part when they're trying to figure out how the reverse time travel objects work and how to use them, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I have, yep. Recently I made 2,000 people on YouTube, even though we're much higher than that on Facebook. I think I'm at like, I don't know. I don't know. 14,000? I'll find out right now. I should probably know that. Okay, yeah. 14.8 thousand with 2.9 thousand people actively liking it. Yeah, and 1.4 thousand in the collective. You see, those are humans. I'd say it's different ways to tell if someone's a human, because you can have a bunch of bots subscribe, but then to join your little fan club and to click the like button, those are separate tasks. That's why it's always a smaller number. This weapon's very efficient. Okay. It's a very efficient weapon. I'm trying to save ammo or something. Very accurate. I'm reloading every shot, but it has 12 shots. Have to deposit 50. Alright. Yeah. Skidamarinky dinky dink. I got a feeling. There we go. There we go. A bit more. I don't know how many I have, but I don't want to have to come back down. Maybe I'll give another player a chance to show up, you see. If other players do this, you get a little percentage, was it 5-10%? XP? It all adds up. Alright. So I feel so bad for Arthur in my Red Dead Redemption game. You know? He had tuberculosis. And he doesn't have long to live. The doctor said it's no good. He said just take it easy, you know, like a nice, dry, warm place and put some blankets over your lap and just chill. But I still gotta ride horses and do things. So I'm having it really change my personality. You know? I'm not as evil anymore. For one, it's partly selfish because I know that in theory my character... You know, I don't want to have my character start running around with a big old headache, my face about to fall off, start coughing up blood. You know, he's not going to, but if I was really that dude and I had tuberculosis, pneumonia, flim-flam, I wouldn't want to just be causing unnecessary chaos. I still try to get things done, but at a steady pace, you know? Alright. Howdy ho. Whoa. All right. Let's go. Let's go down the hill. Okay, I'm done with that. I'll go straight down to Mount Blair. Get some free fusion cores for 3 seconds and go from there. I just need like a small handful, you know? A small handful to sit on until later. Hail, Chris, and hail. Won't you do, hey, what do you even have to say about the flim flam thing? Fusion core. A knock soon a moon. A knock soon a moon. Yeah. I was having some argument with somebody on Twitter earlier. Oh boy. My goodness. I want to check it out. It's on Twitter. I was arguing with somebody about the statue of Baphomet at the Temple of Satan and whether or not it's evil. There you go. There you go. Eat some food in just a second. In just a second. Bubblehead. Beeblehammond. Fusion core. Oil. I love making different builds. I bought another build the other day. You know? I bought another build slot the other day for my Stranglerheart armor. Because I made a Druidus build. Whatever. I was trying to pacify a bunch of creatures. It's pretty awesome. So I have like a pacify build. It's good for looting. Or it's good for staying out of combat. You know? Pretty awesome for that. It's also super stealth. Whoa. I was just there. So I'm an herbivore now, right? So exciting. So exciting. There's even more reason to build a farm. Again. But see, I build complicated farms at workshops sometimes. That's why it's no big deal. Remember all the times I built up... Remember? Billings Homestead? with a big old 4x4 farm and a deck around it and some other structures nearby it and some other garbage. That's just like a camp, you know? Just a camp is a bit more refined. But it's a similar amount of vague work. Yeah. I'll keep them all in check. Okay, I am starving. Hail, other Chris. Fusion core, aren't I the lucky gal? Hail, Misty. Yay. Everybody gonna have a ball.
Acquired. One of slow.
Ah! Oh, there's no hope for I wanna die. Keep on going further. Yay! I survived. Yes. So earlier today, I was playing some Fallout 76. Or yesterday, I made a new build. Okay? Involving, like, the Wasteland Wanderer or the Whisperer. All the taming and pacifying perks is what I put on. Just to see how that worked. It's fantastic. You can tame everything. But then I went back to this build and I became an herbivore. Again. I'm back to being an herbivore. It's great. And I took off, like I mentioned before, grounded and twisted muscles because of accuracy loss. Come on. Well, this is a bad spot, ain't it? Fine. Yeah, I just want to show you. Let's go over here. And I made a new build for my Strangler Heart. I finished it and I put a mod on each piece. They're different mods than my actual T65 power armor, which is good. Because now there's still a reason to use my Galloping Gallimiman, you know? That's a good thing. And don't you dare tell me otherwise. Or I will dash you. Do it. You can do it. Flimma flamma. So weird, huh? So weird how this happens. Okay, show. What? Oh. Let's get my Galloping Gallimiman out. And I'll get to stepping with the real build, yeah. I had to make some ammo. Yesterday I really cleansed out my build. Again, you know. I moved all my items out of my store into my other character. I dumped all my ammo. See, to be able to take off batteries included, I had to do a lot. So now, I'm able to store the ammo in my character, or in my stash. There we go. It must be how it's... You know, it's weird how it stays in the same row and everything, you know? It must be how it's stored. Like a database? Or some weird primitive form of storing information? It's in a table. A value gets offset. Alright. When is Minerva visiting? I don't know her exact schedule. I am interested to see what she has, because I have a lot of darn gold.
Calling all fire breathers. Lurking here. And I've got a priority alert for you.
Oh yeah,
We picked
check
up
this
another
out.
one of them automated moving first box out in action. Those things are great for salvage, but you'll need to hit it hard and fast if you're gonna knock it down.
Like that?
The noise also tends to attract unwanted attention.
So I was thinking
Watch
about
your backs.
incorporating
Good luck. Try not to get
the
killed.
pacifying thing, which will give me more reason to have charisma. I would love to have 9 charisma, for no particular reason. Just to help people out, maybe? So I can share more perks in my life? So I don't necessarily need rejuvenated. That's something. Maybe. I don't know. But I probably do. See, I gotta refine the wheel every 3 seconds. Let me just look over here. Boom, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. Well, I could just swap out inspirational with the creature tamer, you know. This isn't even my farming build. With Wasteland Whisperer. I wonder if a mole miner is a creature. Or is it an animal? Here we go. Boom. Oh yes, one more thing. I have to get my high voltage Hefeweizen back out. So now I'll be doing way more damage than before, because before I was grounded, so I had a certain amount of reduced energy damage. But now I don't. So, I think I have some high voltage Hefeweizen for sale. No longer. Boom. Boom. And vis-a-vis concordantly ergo, I'll use the repair bobblehead to stretch whatever fusion cores I have. And, oh yeah, one of these magazines right over yonder. How about that one? How about this one right over... Right over... You know what? I'll use the energy gun bobblehead. And I'll use laser gun critical damage. That's right, folks. It's happening. Live, local, late breaking. Putting on curator.org now. It only costs 1 point. And it makes the bobbleheads and magazines last twice as long. That's right. You heard it. We're doing it. The .com style. Right about now. Let me eat some food. I'm gonna go out there to the yonder brush and get some blight. Spoiled vegetables, yeah. I'll use it now. Energy bobblehead and the laser gun flim flam, and I'll just use I'm a rich man. I'm a rich, selfish kind of man. I know it's better to use these things around other people because you end up saving them, you know? You end up saving some because you use 1 instead of 4, you know? But I think it also promotes people to go around the map to farm, so, and I want the XP. It's my XP. Alright, let's go get my stuff right now. Let's start running on my own 2 flims. Put the high voltage there, overdrive there. I have, okay. I'm going to get my motor over there. Going to swap out this perk. I'm going to put on that perk. Yeah. So there's some blight right over here. So if they had a new update where they change refrigerator so that food lasts 300% as long, not just 100% or 50%, but 300%, so 3 times as long, right? But that's a very long time. That's days and days. And you could put whole stacks in there, so it could hold 15 stacks, just like a vendor can hold different stacks of items. You know, you could sell a whole stack of stim packs without a whole. You know, I think you should take 15 different stacks of items. How about no matter how large it is? Because of space age packaging. Let's go back this way. I'm getting some blight really quick. Okay. I wanted to lose Plague Walker as well. You know, because it sort of messes me up. It makes me tag enemies after I've tamed them or after I've pacified them. Or I should say it aggroes enemies. Okay. After they're pacified. Alright, let's go cook that food. Track that whip. Ah! Take off Ricochet. He's a pretty solid build here, you know, for murdering things with that weapon. Blight soup, baby. Oh, you know it's what? Right over here with my flim flam. Okay. And now I'll just pop that. Antibiotic, addictol. And blight soup, yeah. For 50% more critical damage. Time to rock and roll. Sweet Susie. Your days are over, mister. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I've been watching videos of horses eat small birds. Missy, have you ever seen your horse, Magic, eat a small bird? Don't lie to me. I won't tell on you. I heard that you're supposed to report if your horse starts showing signs of craving flesh. Because it would be a problem. They're intelligent, you see. They'll take bites when no one's watching. Let's go. Let's go take over a fusion core. Plant.org, huh? I heard that birds eat animals, small animals, whenever they're getting their horns, you know, whenever they're had that velvet garbage. They need more protein, so they have a lust for flesh. Hide your babies. Oh wow. Misty, does your horse have antlers yet? That's how you know that they've gone feral once they start getting little horns. Oh, it's over. It's over. What about horns? I know that they're different. I'm just trying to check it off the list. No antlers, no horns. Not even like the rhino version? Like a big old fingernail on the forehead? Do they have like a spot where there's less hair but it's kind of shiny and dark? That counts, I think. You know, check your horse's temples. Is there like a hardened spot, like a giraffe? A little nubbin forming? It's a warning sign. Have you been brushing your horse's teeth like I've been asking? They go feral because of the teeth. Oh. Yeah, I didn't mention the ears, but yes, if the ears are starting to get kind of like goblinish, you know, like a orc, then it's a sign. Like a bat. The Skinwalker Ranch. Hey Cortana. Hey Cortana. What is the Skinwalker Ranch?
I found this for you.
This is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be vaguely pornographic. Not like Svendingo territory. The Skinwalker! I don't like that name. Let's hurry up. You know, I never ensured that the fusion core generator was online, but I'll be back. You know, I don't like to be there for too long. I wanna rock with you all night, dance you into sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance the night away. Away. A boo-boo doop-a-doop-a-doop. And boo-boo doop-a-doop. Here, I'm gonna go solo and win. Yeah. I'm gonna play one quick game of Nuclear Winter. Okay? Just for laughter and joy. And I'm going to win solo. Booby doop-a-doop-a-doop. And booby doop-a-doop-a-doop. What's the other ranch I'm thinking about? I thought it was like a ranch where you get to kill scantily clad ladies running around with shackles around their ankles and bunny costumes in the desert. You know, isn't that what it is? You get the right to, you know, go out there and hunt Playboy bunnies in the desert. Isn't that what the Skinwalker Ranch is? But I guess it's not. I guess we're in the Mandela Effect universe now. I was sure it involved hunting down women with a high-velocity paintball cannon.
The more data I collect, the clearer the picture becomes of the perfect overseer.
High velocity, and I heard that the women volunteer for this whole thing, which means it's probably not death. It's like a lasso or something. I don't know. Something weird goes on in that ranch. I don't need to pick locks and hack. I need to survive. Watch me survive. Why me whip? Why me nay nay? Why me do? Okay. And almost ready. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love. What's going on over here? There's a party over here. Out of my way. Time to win the game. It's all about fashion, people. What you gonna do when you get on the floor? You're gonna jump up the wings and hit that thing. Here we go. I'll touch them toes. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If I holler, do nothing. This one. No, only one vote. I want... No. No.
The votes have been tallied. Testing will commence shortly.
All right. All right. All right. I'm gonna win. Okay. Okay. This is the only time I'll ask for a suggestion, and I'll go wherever you want me to go. No matter where. Hurry. 5 seconds. Hurry. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Too late. Yes! Good thing I didn't go over there. Yes. That means I'm going to win. I have all the time in the world. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to dance out in the open streets to show how free I am. Yeah.
Data shows that you are a superior candidate, but bullets do not discriminate.
Bullets, they don't discriminate, no. You got to watch your phone. Ooh, they don't discriminate in your face.
Your survival is not important to me. If it is to you, I suggest moving to safety.
There it is. I found it. There's no time for this. Ain't no time. Ain't no time to realize. Yeah. It's time. Alright, I'm good. I'm in good shape. But people will be coming through this way. Oh, yes. I don't want that. Okay. Oh no. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah. I know there's gonna be nobody over here. Nobody. 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 Nice. Players at Monongah. There were players down here, but they probably went straight up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Automatic radium, double barreled shotgun. Garbage. Go run all the way up to here. Right over here. And to get up on that cliff. Right over here. Right over here. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure there was a player up there at Monongah Mine, but... I'm just gonna wait right here for a bit. Yeah. Any second now. Any second now. feel like players would hug this wall, so I'm sort of in a bad spot. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer until the wall's done moving. Yeah.
You are not in the safe area of the storm. Soon you will die in a...
Well, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Let's watch the show. So exposed. Let me hide over here for a second, check the map. Oh my gosh. It's pretty smart placement in there. Pretty smart placement there. Pretty smart placement there. Okay, here we go. It's a good sign. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. I'm a careful little chicken. I'm a little cluck cluck baby chicken. I'm doing it! Hey, I'm surprised with how many overseer tickets I have. Because I hardly ever play this thing. It's just, I've hardly ever played it over a long course of time. So therefore, I have a okay number, I guess. You know? I think the game just gave me a bunch of You know what? I think the game gave me a bunch whenever there was some update in there. There's some update where they ended up giving me some huge amount, or stuff was converted over, or some weird thing happened. All right. Okay, here we go. Gulp. Victory for Sylvanus. I'm on the edge of the garbage. Oh
You are not
no!
in the safe area
Oh
of the storm.
no! Well, that's hard to deal with. That's hilarious. Okay. I can do it. I can do it. No. Okay, well. Ouchie! Move! No! Okay, I can do it. I can do it. No! Ouch! No!
Well then, let me just check that name off of the list.
Oh boy. Yoo-hoo! All done. One more time. I was gonna run around the entire thing. No. I'll do it again at the very end. A lot of sitting around, you know, a lot of sitting around. Wouldn't it be nice if something could happen? Or maybe something else could happen. How many tickets did I end up with after opening up? I haven't actively opened up any packs. I don't know, but I do know that I currently have over here under collections. I have 323 tickets, whatever that means, and I'm level 46. Get out of here. Alright, let me go on over to a power plant and take it over. How many coins is it per ticket? Either way, I'm going to have some stuff. I'll be able to upgrade a couple things, you know?
Thunder Mountain is offline. Repeat, Thunder Mountain is offline. Any brothers with a background in engineering, report to the plant for immediate repairs.
Bad Victorium. Alright. So I should be pretty strong right now because I'm not grounded. Oh, come on now. Come on, people now. Smile on your butter. Everybody get together. Yoo-hoo! A bunch of coins, baby. Yeah, remember you need about 300, well you need 300 coins to max out a legendary perk. I just want to get a couple of my stat legendary perks up to level 3. Or, yeah, from 2 to 3. Which will give me more options, because sometimes I'm like 1 point away or I have a straggler point. It'll really help out all my builds if I have more options like that. I'd either bring something from 3 to 4 or bring a couple more things from 2 to 3. Yeah.
Generators are working again.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Thank you. Yay. Yay. What is going on with these teammates? Let's hurry up. Hail, Mike, and hail. Yay. I can't see. I like that precise jumping flim flam. So I'll successfully able to move away from my build and go back to it. And I'm an herbivore again, like I mentioned. Which means I have to totally get my flim flam foods, you know? Yes. So whenever I play on a console, whenever I use a joystick, it feels very slow, and it feels like I'm driving a boat, you know, like I'm steering a boat, like I'm driving a bus. More like it, you know. How do I swap from carnivore to herbivore? Well, it took a lot to it. Well, so I have to make sure I have a duplicate of all my mutations I want to keep. So first I went to my other character and I pulled out all my extra serums and I made sure I had one of every mutation. And then I went over here in a public server or whatever, and I stood there by the edge of the water, and I had a bunch of dirty water on me. I had like 200 dirty water. And I take off starch jeans, and I go, right away, right away, right away. Or I go right away, and I wait. Right away, and I wait. Right away, and then it says, you are no longer a carnivore. Or it'll say one of any of the other things. And I keep on doing that until I lose carnivore, right? But it takes a long time sometimes. For me, it took several iterations. So I keep clearing out my radiation, with starch genes off. But once I'm out of room, once all my radiation is gone, I have to then put starch genes back on and fill myself up with radiation again, and then take starch genes off, and then do it again, right away by right away. So I do it really slowly. Once I run out of radiation, I put starch genes back on, and then fill myself back up, and then do it again. Once I remove what I want, I have to then take a serum for all the serums, for all the mutations again. Yeah. Yes. Alright, so here we are. We're getting our stuff right now. Normally I come from the other side. Misty. I'm pretty sure if Mike mentions some gym, he's mentioning it's a Pokemon reference because your name is Misty. And that was a character from Pokemon. You have Ash Ketchum, Misty Flimflam, and Gabba Gabba He Hummed. You know? Oh yeah, Brock guy. It's been a long time. I'm no fan, but I am keen on the flims. I'm no fan, mind you. So if you ever mention some gym thing, it's because of that. Misty's some, you know, gym trainer lady person. Is that a pepper shaker in my hand? Why, gosh darn it, it is. I'm using a couple. I'm using this right here is a... Well, geez. I want to show you. It's not working. Well, geez, now I can't go third person, and I can't change up my weapons. Thanks a lot. What's going on here?
You are clear to restart.
Okay, so anyways. This right here is an anti-armor laser one. Okay? And this right here, come on now. This right here is quad limb damage, yeah. Oh, you're in Beckley, West Virginia? The Beckley Mine Exhibit. Is there a mine exhibit there? That's one of my favorite, right over here. Beckley. Beckley! I go there for oil. You should take... Hey, Austin, you should totally take a picture of the Beckley Mine exhibit. I mean, just the outside of it. It's just be a stupid park. It's just a park with the mine thing. There's a weird lag situation going on. Oh my god. Got some lag going on here. Let's restart this power plant. Don't you know what you wanna know? Come on, let's go. Alright.
Thunder Mountain is back online. Repeat, Thunder Mountain.
So now I have to go get some ingredients, okay?
You are clear to stand down.
Bad Victorium.
Bad Victorium.
Bad Victorium. Now I have to go do some things. Oh, the Grafton Dam. Looks too clean. It looks like a normal Hoover Dam mini thing. Not like some horrible flim-flam thing. Yeah, the inside probably doesn't match whatsoever. But I think the general impression, if you squint your eyes from really far away, say, hey, look, there's the Grafton Dam. I see it. Is there a Wavy Willards water park or something to that extent in West Virginia? I know that there's a Camden Park. Gator golf, give it a whack. Gator golf, let's throw it right back. Gator golf, what could be greater than playing a game of golf with a gator? What could be greater than playing a game with golf with a gator? Gator golf by Milton Brady. Golf with a gator. Alright, let's get it busy. Boo-ba-da-boo, and a boo, and a boo, boo, boo-ba-da-boo, and a boo, and a boo-ba-da-boo, and a boo, and a boo, and a boo, boo, boo-ba-da-boo. Yeah. Alright, I'll be back. I will be back. You better... Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's march across the yonder flim. Okay? Let's go do this Heart of the Swamp event right now, because I still need those treasury notes, people. They've already exhausted all of my treasury notes. For the past couple days, we've been able to turn in 80. And I turned them all in, and now I'm out. So I'm out of the excess amount from Meat Week.
Attention, this here's Raleigh Clay on a priority message recording. A strangler heart's been picked up in the vicinity, and its vine-infested creatures won't be far behind.
So for this event, if I'm with other people, I use the quad limb damage. If I'm alone, sometimes I like to use this weapon. Hold on a second. It's very nice, consistent damage. See, if I'm with other people, I do that. But if I'm alone, I'm alone. These punks. Yeah. And not done yet. One more over here. I don't want your left arm. Be enough. There's always a delay. See, there's a delay. Yeah. Yay. So now I'm swimming in gold. I have like 5.5 thousand. I just spent some, so whatever. On lunchboxes. I'm still trying to buy the gold every week. Yay. Okay.
Warning! Additional Crashland activity has been picked up at the Heights location. Be on the lookout for something big.
Reloading. All done. Yay. Yeah, I was thinking about the recon armor because I made that stealth build. And I was thinking about purchasing the, I was gold broke before the last event. Because I purchased a bunch of other mods for some other garbage. But I'm thinking about buying up all the Hellfire mods. They're kind of staring at me. Eventually I want to buy everything. I'm just kind of waiting. Just in case. I have no urgency. I'm not really trying to build anything. I know it would be like a long journey of me buying up all that stuff and then making a build and then being so happy with it. Because I know that there's other ways to get the stealth. It's just, you know, I wanted the recon and I was going to go for a set of wood, but I was like, nah, having a full set of unyielding is very similar. It's just you get extra stealth effects, faster movement speed with the wood stuff, you know. So I'm kind of happy with the unyielding for now. In fact, I had to perfect my unyielding. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm happy with my Secret Service for now. But I do eventually want to buy everything. I'm just kind of sitting on my gold for a bit. I'm buying the occasional lunchbox. Maybe there might be something really interesting that happens on the 8th. Yeah. I mean, for the whole super stealth thing, well, I was relatively stealth because I think using the recon armor gives you the option of not using the sneak perk. Because I think if you max out on as much agility as possible and have sneak 3 with escape artist, you're already very sneaky, along with the magazine. So I was using a magazine on top of that. So I was using a magazine like high better and full light, or I have a bunch of stealth magazines. So let's just say that there's many ways to go around having a super stealth build, but when I was pacifying people, I think it's nice for the stealth build. It all depends, because it makes him out of combat. Now, it's a non-VAT stealth build, I guess, because you can't use VATs on pacified targets, but you can easily get a headshot. You know, for one, the enemies do not wake up. You can, you know, it's really awesome, I think. So, for me, I'm going to be incorporating the Wasteland Whisperer perk into my stealth builds in the future, because it seems to be very helpful, because it works on mutants, it works on ghouls, it works on a bunch of stuff, where if there's a bunch of enemies, whatever, you can kind of make half of them pacified, but you'd have to have a way to kill them. You'd have to actually aim at their heads, because when they're pacified, there's no VATs in. So I'd say for a person that prefers to not use VATs, it'd be a fun thing to do, even though it might not be the fastest thing. But that's why I made that build. It's like a super fun thing with super stealth and some other fun blabs. But I do have super stealth in mind for that. I don't have a full set of wood, otherwise I would use it with that. I have a partial set of wood, but then I have to go through the whole process, and you can't even make wood armor. But I was thinking between recon and wood armor, if you're going for stealth, wood armor is probably better. But recon has more defense. But I consider if you're going stealth, the whole idea is to never get in combat. So that's why I was kind of up in the air about doing anything. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for, you know, certain drops. I just have that stuff in mind, you know. I have all that garbage in mind. Mad Dog Malone's escaped again.
If you own a firearm and can hear this, make your way to Grafton Dam.
I'm just gonna attack and cripple him.
I need him taken alive. I will make an example of him to all the other prisoners. My marshals take care of transporting him back here.
Yeah. Oh boy. This guy's slow. Why are you so slow? Behind you, watch out. Why are you so slow? Ew. I retagged all of them. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, the follow through. See, the follow through increases damage to the next shot, you know? So if you don't plan on killing them in one shot, this is good. You know what I mean? It's good for the next shot. It's not so much for one shot in them, it's for two shots in them. Follow through is what you're talking about? I have level 3 in that one. See, that was my excuse for using a tomahawk. So the way I would use this is I'll do tomahawk boom, tomahawk boom. So if I have a weapon I'll be using with stealth, with VATS stealth, I'd pair it with the tomahawk or something else because you have to hit them twice. So shoot, boom, and covert operative works on the tomahawk. So yeah. Yes. It gave a reason for the tomahawk. I like to have extra reasons for these things. We'll see in expeditions, you know. More reason. But I'm happy to be back at this book because I felt kind of whimsy-whamsy before with that experimental thing. I don't know if you're there for that, but it was like in the past couple days is when I did that. It was pretty awesome. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing with this build right over here. Right over here. Come on. Yeah, man. Yeah, this build right over. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. This Druidist build. See, I was trying to do this where I had this extra point, but I put Sneak 3 on and Covert Operative, right? And I had all this garbage on. I also had the robot one as well for taming robots, but you have to actually walk up to them to do it. So, I could always swap out Nerd Rage for that, you know. I noticed that the cannibal animation is a lot faster, so you can eat people a whole lot faster. But I figured I would have the Panapit Raptus and Perceptive Bubble. If I'm sneaking, then it's easier to sort of loot out of combat, and the Wasteland Whisperer takes you out of combat. I don't think you need Animal Friend as much, because I think that most things are actually are creatures, you know. And if I'm sneaking around and everything, then I might as well use Can Do and Pharma, you know. And it's with Sneak 3 and full agility and a lot of unyielding garbage. Well, it's not so much robot taming, it's robot pacifying, and it does work. And it works most of the time. And it probably works against sentry bots. I haven't done it against a sentry bot, but it'll work against all that garbage. And Wasteland Whisperer works against ghouls. It's amazing. So I'm really curious to see how Wasteland Whisperer works against the ghouls and Radiation Rumble. Because you can do multiple targets. I thought there was some sort of cooldown between targets, but no. You can go pacify. You can do the whole group. But like I said, the main problem is you bring them out of combat, and then it's sort of like fighting the bad guys at the robot enclave event where you have to make a robot, you know. They're out of combat. And I didn't want to do melee because I figure I either go all or in, and then I was using the shish kebab, the shovel, the shepherd's staff crook thing, you know, the one that you herd with, and the bow, my cryo bow, and tomahawks. And that's what I was doing yesterday and this morning. But the bow has problems. It's all clankety. The bow does a ton of damage, though. You know, see Bell before me there? It does a ton of damage, but it's just weird sometimes, you know, and kind of slow. But it's a stealth build, so it's okay. There's other weapons you can use in stealth, but I feel like the bow, if you get it firing correctly, it's one of the best because it doesn't really have a reload sequence. It just instantly reloads the next shot into the barrel. It's a one-shotter with it's sort of like a quickly firing musket, you know? Yeah. But that's why I wanted to become herbivore, so I could be better at being a stealth build. I wasn't good as much yesterday because I was trying to do as much damage as possible, and in order for my tomahawk and things like the bow, whatever, to work with minimal skills, I have to have the extra critical damage. Yeah. And I have the option of using the plasma bow because it took off grounded. But I like the cryo for the stealth effect, you know. Whatever. Use some anti-armor thing. Limb damage. It's super stealthy though. Hey, Brayden, you've lived near Camden Park? It's an evil clown though, isn't it? I mean, it's traditionally an evil clown, but they made it into an evil cat monster instead. Or whatever. Why am I kicked from teams? Let's go back over here and get my fusion cores, and then do load bearing. Oh no, where'd you go? Yeah, with the one time, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I tried watching Tenet last night. That movie is confusing, and Christopher Nolan should never make a movie ever again. It's ridiculous. It's weird. He doesn't know how to make movies. The guy's bananas. Anybody agree with me here? That Christopher Nolan should be banned from making movies? Not banned, but you know. That's tyrannical. Anybody here watch Tenet? You see, I was over here defending Inception, saying it's a good movie. From time to time, I defended the Christopher Nolan Batman series. But now, after watching half an hour of Tenet on HBO Max, I have to say, the guy's garbage. Because I'm thinking about Inception. I'm thinking about Batman and just how boring and full of talky-talk exposition they are. Full of exposition. At least Inception showed quite a bit. At least there's a bit of action. There's a bunch of dream hopping. They weren't just saying, you know, that you could travel in dreams. It's ridiculous. Think about all the contrived weird scenarios. Think about the scenario that Batman decided. So in Batman whatever, there was this dude that took the money from all the gangsters, holding it hostage, saying that Batman can't get me, and then the Joker said he's a talker, and then Batman found a way to get him. Remember how he got him? Remember how weird it was? That weird plan he had? Get this weird plane with the zip carrier thing and a balloon, and break through the window, and the hostages and shooting, and the glass, and the building, and the cityscape, and the pwah 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 boring music. It wasn't so much Batman, it was Mission Impossible. That's how Ethan Hawke or somebody would, you know, whatever his name is. It was more Mission Impossible versus Batman. You know? It's weird and boring. Well, I'll just say this. I mean, the movie's going. And sometimes a movie gets right into it. You're supposed to figure it out as you go. So I'm appreciating that. Some stuff is happening. Sure. Stuff is happening. Sure, that's happening. That's happening. Sure. There's a bigger plot that we're not aware of. Sure. Ooh, things. Okay. Believable. And then...
Mineshaft reopening imminent. Available support personnel, please report to Mineshaft, Lorraine, for repair and collection duty. Civilians, please exit the area. Thank you.
Okay, so there's some scenario that happens. There's like some sort of special forces group, almost like a James Bond kind of group, doing something. Right? Infiltrating some other group to stop something. But we're not really told what it is. And get captured, tortured, and whatnot. Okay? And after all that action, I'll just say one spoiler. Okay, the guy's tortured, and then he chooses to take the little pill and kill himself. When he wakes up, it's like, hi there, you passed a test. And there's a bunch of talky talk. Hey, you passed a test. You proved that you could commit yourself. And then it's just a lot of monotone back and forth talking, back and forth muttering and talking in a room, and they're facing each other, and they're talking. Tenant, it's a code word. And you go like this. It opened doors. Is that all you know? That's all I need to know. Hey, here's your job. Go here, do this. Meet a man wearing an orange trench coat. Okay. You gotta get the thing, whatever. And then you have to go meet somebody else in some building to go talk to some guy, to go arrange about something, to go find out about somebody else. So I'm gonna go meet the guy. He's eating dinner. And so, oh, I started without you. Now let me explain the entire plot. Layered. So we're sitting there watching the movie of somebody explaining the plot to somebody else. You know? And he's explaining this weird... Yeah. He's explaining a weird, layered plot involving multiple locations. Grabbed this, brought it there, sold this at an auction. He went to jail, he got out, met that guy, married her. She betrayed him. Going on and on and on and on and on. So now he had to go take a counterfeit painting, to go find an appraiser, to go find who purchased the painting, to go find out who maybe the arms dealer is. or something. When in reality, the plot is really about some backwards traveling matter. Flim flam. And then it gets lost in the sauce on some side narrative about some woman and her kid and her husband. Forever. Some long conversation.
All systems restored. Initiating high-yield subroutine.
Like it's some weird... you know, like those old-fashioned movies, black and white, like detective. I forgot what the style is called. Can you remind me? It's like it involves detectives, and a lady shows up, and it's like, you know, she was a dame like no other. But this time it was different. There was something inside of her, a spark in her eye. Yes, I saw it the moment she walked in. Ding ding. Is this Agent Murray, Detective Agency? I have a problem. My husband, he's a kind man, but he's abusive. You see, for 13 years, he kept me under his lock and key. But why? Was it because I birthed his second and third son? No, it's because I loved him too much. Could I love a man too much? Is it possible to love? I don't know. What are you doing, movie? You get it? Yes. Noir. Yeah, there you go. So it's sort of like that. It sort of feels like that, but it's like business noir. Call it business noir. Because they're all wearing suits. And they're all in like an office room talking. He was a kind man, but a stern one. Now I'm thinking about, you know, at least you have a good character doing it. When you have a good character doing that stuff, it makes for an interesting movie. Like when you have Batman doing it, it's the fear that unites us. But what if the man inside of you doesn't, you know? Let me tell you how he got these scars. You see, my father was a mean man. He used to tell me these stories every night. What are you talking about, movie? Characters just talking. Characters just talking. Think about any other movie. Does Thanos go on about his childhood? You know what I mean? That's Denzel Washington's kid? Ah. Yeah, so Timothy asked, do you think you sneeze while you're sleeping? I think if something goes up your nose, you will automatically perform the sneeze function, which will wake you up for a second, but you might not even be conscious of waking up for a second. And if you're asked the night afterward, did you wake up? You'd say no, but you could be shown the video of yourself going, you know? It's like you're awake but not really awake. It's like if you quickly ask somebody, hey there, do you like waffles? When they first wake up, they'll say, what? Treehouse 45. They'll say some random nonsense because they're still kind of sleeping. Sort of. Dream state.
Mineral harvesting routine interrupted. Auto miner requires immediate repair.
Assistant worker interruption will be recorded. All systems.
Yeah.
All priority minerals will be collected. System restored. Activity collected. Protocol. System restored. Activity collected. Protocol.
Yeah. display. Not over encumbered. I have to get my plant foods, you know. Gotta get my brain fungus, or, you know, my brain bombs and cranberry relish online. Shutdown imminent. What? 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 10. 9. Was that thing there the whole time? 8. 7. What? 6. No wonder people are leaving. What? That caught me off guard. That caught me off guard. Like a big old ball of pudding wax. Yeah. Anybody here ever had blood pudding or black pudding or black sausage? Anybody here ever had haggis with a side of human cheese? Nobody? Anybody? Anybody ever had human cheese? Hey Cortana. Human cheese.
According to villagevoice.com, human cheese is an experiment in creating applied biotechnology and ethical and sustainable food systems. Biotechnology is revolutionizing life with little public knowledge or attention. Consider new uses of the human body made possible by recent developments in biotechnology.
No. 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 No, 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 no. It's ethical, they say. It's ethical. This is what they want. This is what they want. Humans are going to volunteer to donate milk for cheese. In 30 years, all the milk and cheese in the store is going to be from humans and not cows. In 80 years, it'll be Mad Max Fury Road. Anyways. Get some free fusion cores. Mike, when you had your black pudding, were microveins a problem? I feel like microveins might be a problem, like, you know, the capillaries. They get caught between your teeth and everything, you know? Microveins. Hopefully they strain the flim flam. Check this out. Let's see if it works, huh? Work. Watch this. I will hack you. I'll be there for you. Oh, it didn't work. Maybe it worked, but now it's not gonna work. Because I think I might have hurt him. He was shocked because he hurt me, and then I hurt him back. Yeah. Warning, warning. Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage. Peter. This should cripple him. This should cripple him. That should cripple him. That should cripple him. So he should be landing right now. Right now. Hey, I got a brain. Now that I'm not a carnivore. Golly. I'd rather be rich. I feel like it's going to be an easy daily op because these people keep doing the daily op, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's a really easy, dare I say, fun daily op. Well, depending on your build, really, you know? But, you know, sometimes it's like an easy combination of enemies, a decent location to the point where it's totally farmable, you know? I want money. Lots and lots of money. Oil can. Oil can I? Oil may I? I don't know. Nothing. Okay, we're done here. Alright, we're done here. Alright, this is a new server. Let's go all the way up to Guided Meditation. Let's go all the way over to Poseidon Power Plant. Do 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 do. Yeah. Do 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 do.
This is a Level 2 nuclear alert. Repeat, this is a Level 2 nuclear alert. Poseidon Energy Plant WV-06 has suffered a critical failure. Hazmat teams are en route. Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
Am I stronger outside my power armor or inside? Well, in this particular build, inside. Because stupid questions get my computer crashed. Yeah. What do you think? You think I'm just wearing the armor for no darn reason? Power armor amplifies heavy weapons by increasing accuracy and giving you armor penetration. And there's other bonuses that are for power armor that are not for non-power armor. And now that power armor can become legendary, that's even more reason. Problem is you can't be unyielding as power armor, but you can still have mods and legendary affixes. So I'm way more powerful in power armor with a pepper shaker or a heavy weapon of any variety. It's just way more damage. Not like you need it. It really is a fine margin, you know? It really is a fine margin between the two states, depending on what you're fighting. It's really obvious. But power armor gives you other advantages. I like to use power armor because it's Fallout 76. I like the contrast, you know, the different feeling. When I'm not in power armor, I use a jetpack just to make it feel different. And I have like a builder build where I build things and I craft and everything. And if I'm ever truly farming XP, I'd rather do it not in power armor, you know, so I could be in an unyielding Secret Service armor build with melee or something, whatever. But for heavy weapons, power armor is the way to go. Know what I mean? Plus, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Trouncing around, you know. A lot of noise. It's not all that stealthy. It feels like I'm a big old gorilla monster. It's pretty cool. Alright. Good thing is the power's online. But it depends on the build, you know? Sort of. Ugh. Hey.
Hey-o.
And hail.
Good day, good day.
Good day. Well, I hope you don't complain if somebody attacks you.
Well, you know, this would be about the third time today, and it's really getting. If you want the workshop.
I'm not going to attack you. I'm not attacking you, no. But you should leave it unlocked. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I do understand that. You know,
Yes.
it would be the third time today, and it's getting a bit much. But hey, you know, it's part of the game. If you have a workshop, someone's going to come along and do it.
Yeah, I love taking over workshops, but I don't like taking them from people. I think it's, you know, weird. Because I'm such a high level and people will always hate me for it. So, but people take it from me all the time. Whenever I take over a workshop, I always check the map, and if someone's coming up, I immediately run away. But you didn't run away when I walked up. You stood there. And if I killed you, that would be completely your fault, sort of, because you stood there and, you know. I always check the map and I get the heck out of there whenever somebody else shows up, because some people do it. Some people do.
Yeah. Hey, I do understand, but since I'm not carrying any extra stuff on me right now, I dump everything into my scrap box and stuff. I don't really lose anything
It doesn't
except
time in building the place up.
Yeah, true. That's a fact. But hey, what can you do?
Yeah.
It is part of the game, and if people want to come along and do stuff like that, it says more about them than it does about the other players.
Yeah. I'm not gonna kill you. I'll be taking over some other stuff.
Hey, no worries, my friend.
Yeah. Blech. Huff and puff. Let me go over here and straighten a couple things out. This guy over here wants to lock his fusion cores. He wants to stand there, and he wants to act like it's a negative personality trait if someone attacks you. He kept saying it. I don't think it's a negative personality trait if someone attacks you at a workshop. You know, but he kept saying it. That's all I was saying. I hope that you don't complain if someone kills you. Well, you lost the stream. I was talking to somebody over here at this workshop, and I gave him some life lessons, you know? I basically said, I hope you don't get upset if someone kills you at a workshop. He said, no, I won't get upset. It'll be the third time today, you know, people want for sure. Like, he's blaming other people for attacking him in a workshop. But he's standing there at a workshop. His fusion core generator is locked. It's locked, and he has a bunch of turrets around, and he's standing there, and I walked right up to him, and I kind of circled him, and he's still standing there, and he wants to act like it's somebody else's fault, negatively, for attacking them at the thing. So, you know, whatever. I said, I'm not going to do it. But I said whenever I take over workshops, I'm always looking at the map, looking for the people, because I know that whatever. I was like, I don't take over people, but they do take it from me. But he keeps on saying, you can do what you want to do, and if they want to do that, that says more about them than it does about, like it's a bad thing. Like they're a wrong, mean person. Mean person. Why they gotta be so mean? Alright, so let's move on to get some fusion cores. I'm down to one. That person. Let's go over here and get more. So, I mean, if you want it, go. Didn't unlock it, you chump. Huh, huh, huh. But he was an elderly man. So, and he seemed like he wasn't malicious. He's just an elderly man. He sounded older than me. He sounded older than me, and I sound so darn old. I sound so old. He was
Attention
older.
customers, Monongah Power Plant has experienced an unexpected failure. We apologize for the inconvenience. Rest assured that our maintenance crews are working hard to minimize the outage and safely restore power. Based on current projections, most customers should expect power to be restored by...
All up in a club, 10 deep. You see, I'm always afraid that they're gonna win. You know what I mean? That no matter the condition, they're gonna win. And if I go to teach somebody a lesson and I still lose, that'd be pretty embarrassing. And I feel like if you have to guarantee a win, then you didn't deserve it. You want to show up with a stealth boy or something? You know, I should just capture the place, but then do nothing. Okay, let me take off some of this garbage here. I'll take off blocker and I'll put on pack rat or some garbage. I'm over encumbered. I mean, like, if somehow, like, the guy's acting like he blames other people for attacking him and he doesn't want to be involved, even though he's taking over the workshop and locking the fusion core generator, you know? But what if he's just like everybody else and has 85 cheating things in his Hot Wheel? He swaps over and one-shots me. Or something. And spams a bunch of flim-flam. Hey, I don't want to be sure. Garbage. I should do it, you know. He's still standing there. He's AFK, isn't he? That piece of garbage. Uncle Griff. I'm taking it over just to teach you a stinking flim-flam. But that's his whole team. He's rolling deep. He's rolling deep! There's ways of doing it. There's ways of doing it. I can just creep in the side somewhere. Yeah, I think I'll do it just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. Ooh. It's mine now, so what does he even want it for? Get out of here, punk. Let me take it over and I'll leave it unlocked and you can come back to get the free fusion cores, okay? You know, I should have just roleplayed with him for a bit. That's what I did last time. But his voice didn't scream, I should mess with him. It screamed, oh, you're an elderly person. And you don't know how games work. You know? You're like a weirdo person that is somehow playing this game. And I don't want to have to teach you from the ground up how to play it. But I can do that to like some younger person.
Cooling system repaired.
You know? I can teach him a hardcore lesson about the game. But hi there. I've come. And I am the new owner of your property. Hand over the females. We need some cheese. Yeah. Alright. Such a good weapon. Such a good weapon.
Generator system repaired.
Yeah. Nice and sturdy. Oh, just to be clear, when somebody asked me, am I more powerful in or out of power armor? There's ways to become just as durable or even more durable not in power armor versus being in power armor. But it requires a bunch of perks and armor. Anyway, there's ways to do anything you want, or you can be comparable or equal or slightly better depending on the power armor comparison with tons of defense, you know, if you do it just right. But that requires a bunch of flim flam. If you don't want to waste all that flim flam and put it someplace else. So I feel real bad about Arthur Morgan right now, you know? She's like Doc Holliday or whatever his name is. Sick. Sick. To the bone. His face is all clammy and pale looking. It's all blotchy and nasty looking. He used to be so healthy. I don't think I appreciated being so healthy. You know, back in the health, I don't think I really appreciated my health when I was young. Oh, uncle, what you doing? You don't understand. It's happened 3 times already.
Customers, power has been restored. If you experience any further interruptions, please contact the Monongah Power Service hotline. Thank you, and have a nice day.
I should have said, hi there, do you have any fusion cores? But I'm not some chump that asks for things. Hi there, I see that you have the fusion core generator locked. Do you want to die? Or something. Not that I'm going to kill him, but are you asking for conflict by having your resource unit locked, dear sir? Or are you going to put some guilt trip over it and say, don't kill me even though I have it locked? Don't fight me. You're a bad person. You're a bad person for saying I'm a bad person. Well, I'll get him all right. Check the map for the players. Am I gonna blame somebody else for killing me right now? No, it's my fault for being here. Jeez. It's my fault for being here. Hey, have you heard about the comic book character Spider-Man? I heard that they're going to make a movie about the character. Isn't that weird? Yeah, like an actual live-action movie. Isn't that crazy? Before, he was traditionally seen in comic books, like magazines made for the youth, mainly picture-driven, mild dialogue. The stories really, modern mythology, but Spider-Man is one of those characters, and they're making a cinematic motion picture using live-action stars. Pretty amazing. All right, let me go back there and talk to the. Let me talk to the man. Look, I thought about it. I thought about it long and hard, pal. I thought about it. Let me talk to these guys. Let me talk around for a bit. Hi there. Hi there, sirs. Sirs. Do you know who owns the place? You'll see. Sirs. Hello. Are you acquaintances with the owner of yonder workshop? I wish to settle down. I wish to settle down. All right. Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Are you friends with the owner of yonder workshop over yonder? Are you friends and acquaintances with yonder owner of yonder workshop over yonder? Okay. Just making sure before I pillage. See if I can find him. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, he's not in a public team. Where is he? Where is he? Beast. Where is he? Uh-huh. 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 No, no. I shouldn't assume his gender. Where is he? Oh no, is he crouching somewhere? Alright. Alright. Show's over, mister.
Damn, I'd love to jump like that.
Dear human, your fusion core generator is still locked.
It does that automatically. Do you need some fusion cores? Because I can drop some for you.
I'd rather you unlock the device. Or I will take over this workshop and pillage and rip and tear.
Well, hey, if you need some fusion cores, I've got a few backed up. I can put some on the deck for you.
I'd rather not. I don't like asking for things. I take over the workshops I do what I have to do.
I'll tell you what, I'll just put a couple on the ground here in a paper bag, and if you happen to find them and take them, no worries. Ah, for Pete's sake. For Pete's sake. For Pete's sake almighty. Try to be nice and boom.
I'll leave it unlocked, don't worry. Dude, just standing around. Just standing around for hours. Kick you right in the chest. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, wait. No! Okay. I'll let it revert for a second. Alright. Okay. There we go. At least it's unclaimed. You see, it's unclaimed right now. I'll leave it be. It's unclaimed. He doesn't get to own it. No one gets to own it. Okay, right on down to Camden Park to get some free fusion cores. I'll come back. Ah, for Pete's sake. Ah, for Pete's sake. You know, I thought about it. Something just doesn't feel right about this whole scenario. Jackson! Jackson! I finally found you, Jackson! After all this time. It's like, I'm first.
Trolling.
I'm joking. I'm just messing with you. I'm not trying to get anything. I'm just messing with you. Ouch! Yeah, the generator just locks that all by itself. I don't know. You don't know how to unlock it? I could teach you. I could teach you how to unlock these things. Maybe the previous owner locked it, you know?
Error. Exact personality not found. Personality module load failure. Default personality initialized. Boot ID, DROS TOS, is operational. Please begin action. TOS. At target. DROS container for prize. Mr. Fuzzy tokens.
Welcome to Camden Park, corner of Appalachia.
Yay. Yeah.
Oh, hey. Back to giving another go?
I'm gonna take my horse up and down the road. Yeah. I'll do something that I did before. I was really actually curious to see if I could even kill him. I have no idea how strong I am. I expect people to counter everything I do. You know? I expect to counter for everything. I expect a quick counter. But that's why I don't fight anybody of a lower level, because I know I'm going to win. Therefore, it's kind of pointless to even fight. Because I know that they don't know about counters. You know, they don't know about all these things. They haven't ever... Some people, it doesn't really matter what level they are. But you can kind of tell based upon the weapons that they're using and how they're playing and everything. If there's a player perched up in the corner using some sort of fixer weapon, then they probably have a bunch of other garbage up their sleeve. But if there's a person playing normally, like a normal person using a random normal weapon, you can probably kill them. You know, if there's a person using a weird two-handed weapon, you could probably kill them because they're not doing something weird. Doing all the weird stuff. I gotta hurry up.
I got your hot dogs right here. Hot dogs. Okay, honey. Ready, set, go.
I was also sort of teaching Uncle Flim Flam a lesson, because you really shouldn't hang out at your workshops. You shouldn't expect people to be nice unless they're on your team. And even when they're on your team, you should have, like, you know, you should be on your toes. Because I expect a person to be in my team, standing next to me at my workshop, and then suddenly they leave my team and then fight me. That's a definite possibility. And some people specifically join your team just so that they can see where you are and teleport to you for free. You know? It's like a strategy. So you can't trust people. You really can't hang out at a workshop. If you're not the owner, you can't hang out. If you are the owner, you can't hang out. If you're not the owner, you can hang out all day. Because if you're not the owner and nobody owns the workshop, if you're not the owner and somebody does own the workshop, then you're fine. But if nobody owns the workshop and you're not the owner and you're hanging out at the workshop, then you could be attacked. You just gotta be aware of these things. So it's a dangerous area, and you should probably treat it like such, not just like your own backyard. It's for everybody, not just you. Okay, here we go. I have one more minecart. So I use this quad limb damage version versus my other version because I want to shoot longer. And I know that limb damage is devastating for PvP. Devastating. You can't do anything. It's discombobulation. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want free fusion cores. I want the fusion core from the fusion core generator. Cut. Turn this in.
Fucking is hard work.
Check for a magazine.
Did you come here for fun? Why not buy tools of mayhem instead?
I feel like we're gonna get this ice cream cone or something like it that attaches onto the side of a building like that. Okay, let's get these fusion cores today. Did that guy seriously retake his own workshop? Did he seriously take over the workshop again? Did he seriously take over the workshop again? Hey, so... should I kill him again? He took it over again. I saw it just now. Why does he even have the workshop? He says he has a bunch of fusion cores, so what's he even doing? He just said he doesn't need the fusion cores. What in the blue blazes is going on? Dang it. It's not hooked up. Alright. It's Mountain Dew, yeah. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Light down Santa Claus, flim flam. Jokes and folks, shooting you in your face. He just said he doesn't care if he dies because he has nothing on him. But now he's ready for me. Now he's ready for me. I bring the hellish fire. Humpty Dumpty sat in the wall. Oh no. Humpty Dumpty no. There we go.
What does seem to be your problem? Jesus Christ almighty.
It's because you seem like you want to give people guilt trips when they kill you, and you don't need the fusion cores, right? You already established that? You have a big old pile of them, so shut up and get on with it. I thought you said it's just a game, so shut up, you stupid baby, old man baby. Oldmanbaby.org. Welcome to the show of Old Man Baby. Can't accept losing, takes over workshops, and complains about it after already establishing the rules. So shut the heck up, you baby. Old man baby. Shut up. Don't take over workshop next time. Just don't take over workshop. Don't complain about it. Just watch the map for other players and run away, like I do. I never stay at a workshop with other players around, ever. I'm teaching you a lesson. You didn't learn your lesson because you took the workshop back over, so I'm teaching you a lesson. You didn't learn the lesson last time. You took over the workshop again. You have to run away. I don't want them. I don't want gifts from people. I don't play like that.
Then why do you keep coming back and killing them?
Because I want the workshop. And we've already... Yes,
you got it. Goodbye.
Goodbye. This guy over here. Old man baby. Old man baby. He already established it a second ago. We've already talked about we already had the conversation. We already broke down the principles. Okay. We already broke it down, and then it becomes real, you know? It's like going over the point of freeze tag with your friends, casually, and then you go out there to the field and play the game, and then, you know, things happen. See, I didn't like how he was initially saying, like, he was blaming other people. It happened 3 times, but if they want to do that, that's just up to them. That's how they want to live their lives morally. What are you talking about? You said, I know it's just a game, but... Just leave everything after the but word. I know it's just a game. Look, I know 100% that if someone kills me at a workshop, it's my fault. If someone kills me at a workshop, it's my fault for having lack of situational awareness and not being prepared for PvP combat on a public server in a multiplayer game where the only route for PvP is workshops or getting a bounty or some weird thing. Nonsense. So I have to kill them on purpose. So I understand why people kill me on purpose to prove some point, you know? People go out of their way to kill me for the same reason I went out of my way to go kill him. You know what I mean? But at least I'm never saying that you're a bad person for doing PvP. I'm saying you're kind of a bad person for setting up where you can't lose. Sort of, you know? Or if you're using some sort of cheating tactic where it's unfair. And, you see, it's... So if you walk up to somebody and kill them, randomly in the field, you can't really make fun of them. Like, or if you somehow jump into someone's fire, which flags them for PvP because they shot you, and then you shoot them, you have no reason to make fun of them. But if you kill somebody at their workshop, you have reason to make fun of them. It's their workshop. You know what I mean? You don't have to do workshop. Alright, well, I feel kind of bad after that. That was almost like Arthur Morgan doing bad things. Arthur Morgan doing bad things.org, yeah. Okay. So now I want to get some crops. I want to get some produce. I feel so bad for being a mean guy. But remember, this guy was cussing at me. Remember he was cussing on his mic? What the F is your freaking problem? He got on his mic talking mad trash. Okay? I am a righteous arbiter of truth and justice. And when you violate the laws of the grand decree, it will be known. This guy. Alright. All I want to do is slide and water slide.
There's no time to be upset.
Clap my hand 3 times and go right down the slide. Yeah. Teleport to the top and do it again. Zip. Alright, so be back in just a bit. See, that the problem here is, it's really hard to defend in that scenario. So if that was vice versa and I show up to go attack me, You'd have to have adamantium skeleton on to prevent limb damage. You'd have to have a good amount of defense, a good amount of energy defense, you know. It'd be pretty hard to survive the onslaught and the staggering. You'd have to have the pneumatic shock torso mod, so either way you'd be bewildered with the shot, with the shooting. The only way to prevent that is by shooting me with the same thing at the same time. So I'd be slowing down, you know, or something. Okay. Yay. Okay, so I'll be right back in just a moment, okay? Yeah. Here's the list of things to do in Fallout 76 as read by my deepfake voice clone. Yeah. Deepfake voice clone. Speaking of that, let me test it out really quick because last time I checked I didn't have access and I couldn't make anything new. But I think I can now. Nope. Nope. Alright, I'll be right back. Craft legendaries with modules. Sell to NPC vendors. Daily quests. Workshop conquest. Lucky Hole Mine. Power plants. Farm fusion cores. Public events. XP run. Toxic Goo harvest. Rebuild camp. Move camp. Repair armor. Repair weapons. Craft ammo. Lift weights. Sleep. Play music. Stock refrigerators. Stock vendors. Transfer items between characters. Bury Mentat run. Dump caps at vendor if over 20,000. U.S. requisition holotape. Garahan building farm. Reputation root farm. Iron or South Ash heap. Multiply crops at workshop. Purified water at workshop. Tanagra Town crickets. Faction dailies. Spend gold. Razorgrain flower farm. Scorch beast farm. Grafton Monster Farm, Sheepsquatch Farm, Convert Ammo at the Ammo Converter, Deepclaw Farm, Snalligaster Farm, Tarberry Farm, Flatwood Siltbeam, check keyword status, Nuke Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon, Sugar Run, Nuka-Cola Farm, Concrete, Latent Monorail, Abandoned Bog Town Secret Floor, Farm Mole Miners for Aluminum, Top of the World Aluminum Farm, Ski Poles, Enclave Code Piece, Keycard Search, Somerville Bookhouse, Watoga High School Plastic Farm, Chem Farm, Enclave Events, Wood Farm, Dogwood Farm, Smelt Ore, Smelt Spoiled Vegetables and Fruit, Cook Food Close to Spoiling, Mirelurk Egg Farm, Mothman Egg Farm, Nuka-Cola Factory Farm, Sunshine Well Farm, Daily Ops, get a high bounty by picking locks, lure player to camp with a high bounty to force vendor transactions, hunt down wanted players, Honey Farm, convert perks into coins, purchase lunchboxes with gold, harvest flux from a legitimate nuke, purchase gold with treasury notes, purchase gold with caps from Smiley, stock Nuka-Cola vending machine, candy bowl and punch bowl, refine camp and workshop blueprints, craft legendaries with modules, sell to NPC vendors, daily quests, workshop conquest, Lucky Hole Mine, power plants, farm fusion cores, public events, XP run, toxic glue harvest, rebuild camp, move camp, repair armor, repair weapons, craft ammo, lift weights, sleep, play music, stock refrigerators, stock vendors, transfer items between characters, bury Mentat run, dump caps at vendor if over 20,000, U.S. requisition holotape, Garahan building farm, reputation root farm, iron or south ash heap, multiply crops at workshop, purified water at workshop, Tanagra Town crickets, faction dailies, spend gold, Razorgrain flower farm, Scorch Beast farm, Grafton monster farm, Sheepsquatch farm, convert ammo at the ammo converter, Heathcliff farm, Snalligaster farm, Tarberry farm, Flatwood silt beam, check keyword status, Nuke Findingo Colossus for a cursed weapon, Sugar Run, Nuka-Cola farm, concrete, laid at monorail, abandoned bog town secret floor, farm mole miners for aluminum, top of the world aluminum farm, ski poles, Enclave code piece, keycard search, Somerville Bookhouse, Watoga High School plastic farm, Chem farm, Enclave events, wood farm, dogwood farm, smelt ore, smelt spoiled vegetables and fruit, cooked food close to spoiling, Mirelurk egg farm, Mothman egg farm, Nuka-Cola factory farm, Sunshine Well farm, daily ops, get a high bounty by picking locks, lure player to camp with a high bounty to force vendor transactions, hunt down wanted players, honey farm, convert perks into coins, purchase lunchboxes with gold, harvest flux from a legitimate nuke, purchase gold with treasury notes, purchase gold with caps from Smiley, stock Nuka-Cola vending machine, candy bowl and punch bowl, refine camp and workshop blueprints, craft legendaries with modules, sell to NPC vendors, daily quests, workshop conquest, lucky hole mine. Okay, so now I'm gonna go out there and get some produce. Alright. I do feel bad about that situation, but that guy, he was kind of mean. And he had a temper, you know? And he had a wrong impression about things. So I had to help him. I had to help him. Alright. And we go. So I'll get my cranberry. Okay. Oh, good stuff happened, Misty. Sucks you weren't there. I was talking mad trash to this guy and killed him again. I killed him again, and I talked mad trash to him, and I called him an old man baby over and over and over again. Like a boss. I called him an old man baby. It was wonderful. You know? Look, that guy, I don't know if you saw the first time, but he was there. I showed up. I was like, hey, buddy, blah, blah, blah. Your thing is locked. You know, I hope you don't complain that if people kill you. He was like, oh, you know, it's already happened 3 times today. You know, I figured I don't have anything on me. It's okay. It's part of the game. You know, people, if people want to play like that, then so be it. He kept on putting this negative taint on it, like they're somehow bad people for killing it. You know, if they want to play like that, then it's up to them if they want to play like that, you know? Shoobity boobity. And then I left, and for a little bit, you know? And I thought about it, and I came back, okay? I came back, and I was like, you know, because his fusion core generator was still locked. I was like, it's locked, you know, and blah, blah, blah. He's like, I gotta unlock it for you. Where it's like, I can give you something. No, I don't want it. But he was still kind of talking trash about people that would fight him or something. Like, they're like the other kind of person. And I was trying to teach him, I was like, you know, whenever I'm at a workshop, I always check the map for other players you know, it's a dangerous thing. I always look for the players to make sure they aren't there or whatever, you know. So then I went ahead and killed him when he kept insisting that he drops a bunch of fusion cord for me. After I was saying no, it's okay. I just want the fusion core generator unlocked. No, it's okay. I'll drop a bunch here, you know. But then I went ahead and killed him, and he was saying, you know, a bunch of stuff. He was upset. He kept repeating it over and over again. And once he lost control of the workshop, I left and went to my other workshop across the map. Okay. I went to my other workshop across the map. All right. All right. And I saw that he took the workshop back over. I was like, why did he take the workshop back over? So I showed up and I immediately killed him. And he was just cursing up a storm. Like, what the frick? Like, talking trash to me, like muttering like Yosemite Sam, a bunch of garbage. Like, so upset, you know? So upset. But we already broke down the rules. You gotta watch the whole thing. We already broke down the rules. Me and him had a conversation about how workshops function and their nature, and that I was being extraordinarily nice for not fighting him, and that should be the exception. But you need to always watch out for other people, you know. But he was talking trash about those people that would attack somebody else, you know. So clearly he doesn't understand. And he already established that he already has a ton of fusion cores and he doesn't need any. So why is he on the workshop? Why? He was just standing there. So if you already own the workshop, you know, I mean, come on. You just want to own it for the sake of owning it and then complain when people take it over repeatedly? No, it's clearly a hot spot. It's not that there's so many mean people. It's that Poseidon power plant is a hot spot. So I felt obligated to fight the guy. You can go back and make some clips.
Stand you, unbeliever! You pay for that, unbeliever!
You know, I really feel like it's 100% my fault if I die at a workshop. And that's why I do it. I think it's thrilling to be able to have to build under pressure. Because I know that because if you are the one instigating combat, you have the full advantage, especially if I'm in the middle of a building, you know? So you just have to keep watching that map for the dot to show up. Or use Barry Mentats, but even then, it's too late, I think. No, Red Dead, it's still early. It's still early, Pablo. It's 5:01 p.m. I will be playing Red Dead. You know, I'm back in America. I have tuberculosis and I'm dying. And I'm coughing up blood. And it's horrible. In the game. My spunk has left me. You know, my spark. My spark is gone. My spark is gone. Alright, so I'm gonna let you tag everything. I'm just gonna, you know, do some of that.
Party as you can. Message sent to repeat.
Fight inside the building, and I'll make sure you get the XP. What's gonna equip them for you? Over here. Trying to share the XP, yeah. Stay inside the building, yeah. Get over here, yeah. And have a history helping over hospitality. No, my horse hasn't left me. He came back, but everything's disbanded. Everything's ugly. The heart and soul of my tribe is dissolving. You know, our leaders are showing darker shades of Flim Flam. And it appears to be contagious. People are dying like flims, and it's just a terrible time in the tribe. I'm just breaking their legs. Yeah. Oh yeah, unstable isotope. Good job. Yeah, 4 months away until the pit. My goodness. You know, I really feel like we're going to get tons of other updates along with the pit. You know, the pit is just part of it. That's part of it. You know there's going to be a whole lot more. The storyline has to progress, so we're supposed to get a bunch of storyline stuff as well, I'm pretty sure. Alright? Pretty sure. Stay inside the building, good Brian. Fights inside the building for max XP. They come from both ends. You're only getting half. If you think you're getting extra XP, you're not. Only noobs fighting the roof. You're getting like 1/10 the XP up there. Yeah, take your time with that single zombie. Fight inside the building. We'll all be sharing. Look up all the XP. Get over here. Get inside the building, dude. I think it's really funny how the person on the roof is getting like 0 XP. You have to come back. Fight in the building, you chump. Yeah, so the next season is themed Unstoppables versus the Diabolicals, featuring Japanese. culture. Japanese culture is invading this season in Fallout 76. That's right, this season you'll be facing against Japan and the evils of samurai. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. This guy's a noob using a legacy weapon. He thinks he's good though. Yep, that guy over there. Look at that. Look at that explosive Tesla rifle. 100% duped. Big old cheater. Didn't know how to play video games. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Remember to shame all legacy weapon users when you see them. Get with the times. Play with me. Not you, chump. There's a million out here. There's 1 million over here. Check it out. Yeah. Everyone point and laugh at the legacy weapon user. Ha ha ha. Cheating chumps surrounding me wherever I go. Let's get my fusion cores. Yeah, baby. My fusion cores. It'd be funny if that guy was waiting for me. It'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? You're back. You douche nozzle. You're nothing but the nozzle of the flim flam. The nozzle even. Visualize that. Picture it. Move, 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 move. Move, 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 move. My fusion cores, man. No, I just want the workshop and just lock everything and whatever. what's your favorite cake? Is it cup? Is it crab? Is it cheese? Is it angel? Is it devil? See, it's not angel cake or devil cake. It's angel food cake. Devil food cake. Isn't that weird? Angel food cake. Devil food cake. Angel food. Devil food. Is there an angel food spaghetti? Is there an angel food lasagna? Angel food pizza? You know what I mean? Last time I checked, angel food cake is just a version of angel food. It's like saying this is what the angels would eat. Cake version. You know, colon cake.
There's nothing out here.
Yeah.
It's the last time I listen to you guys.
Death sentence. You get these fusion cores. Carrot cake with extra raisins. I like a dry carrot cake with extra raisins. And actual carrot skins thrown in with extra carrot root. No, I enjoy a nice carrot cake. A carrot cake is very similar to a coffee cake. Coffee cake is pretty good. Sometimes you end up with like the crumb on the top, or like the cinnamon sugar crumble garbage on top, you know? Yeah.
I just love songs. Don't
You got patty cake. You got beef cake. You have yellow cake. Radioactive. Alrighty, then. Now it's time to see what we have in store, my friend. Vault 96, Super Mute Ant, Fast for Speed. Here we go. We're doing it now. Would you people believe that I've never been to a cheesecake factory? But I've been so close. I've been right outside of one. You know? I'm gonna die without ever going into a cheesecake factory. I've had the opportunity countless times, but I said nah. Or I was escorting some drunk person. Isn't that sad?
This is the Brotherhood of Steel. Readings from uplinks in this area have stopped coming through. Find them, fix them.
This time I'm going to Alpha first.
Down as
See?
well.
I've been going to Bravo the whole time first, yelling at people.
Head out.
This is Alpha. I have to train myself. Your face belongs to Nakazima.
There we go. I'm seeing the signal calibration has started. It's weak, but it's there. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, but I don't even know what it looks like inside the Cheesecake Factory. Do they have a whole gallery of cheesecakes lined up? I imagine it's like a Sizzler, but instead of a salad bar, they have a cheesecake bar. You know? I imagine it to be just like a Sizzler, where they have steak and all your usual restaurant garbage, but they have this elaborate display of cheesecakes, sliced open to perfection, showing a, you know. It's like a Panera Bread. They got like this whole bakery situation.
I knew it! I'm going to tear you apart!
Try the pork chop. Lisa, please don't eat me! That's all I think about when I eat pork chops, baby. Lisa Simpson. Brazilian steakhouses. What's special about the Brazilian steakhouses? I know a Korean barbecue, you kind of sit around a circular table and they give you all the meat and there's an open flame and you kind of cook it there on the spot. You cook your own food. That's pretty cool. Mongolian, you kind of sit around this big old burner where you watch them go ting 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 fling fling ting, catch an egg, crack it, ting ting ting. No. Oh, they saw off meat at the table. That's cool. Like Salt Bay? Do they pour salt down their forearm?
Get on that other uplink, team.
Do they feed you with a knife? Oh no. I was partially turned around for a second.
Calibration on the second uplink initiated. It's about to get a little dicier in there. Don't let up!
You know, one time when I was in Iraq, we had some important people show up for some reason, and we had the traditional kebab platter with a bunch of traditional foods and everything, and our interpreter, female, did a belly dance. I felt it was kind of weird. You know? Say, huh, that's kind of weird. I'm not lying at all right now, by the way. It was like, I felt like it was traditional dance, blah, blah, blah. Tradition, this is normal. It wasn't sexualized or anything, but there was a belly exposed. There was a bunch of flimming and flamming. This really happened. It was outdoors. It was outdoors. This is true. Female interpreter. Iraq. Between the years 2006 and 2009, somewhere in there. It's all the blur, you see. I think the other stuff, they take layers of flim and flam and they stack it up, and that's what like the kebab is. Like it's a big old thing with a bunch of layers, and they rotisserie cook that, and then they slice stuff off of that. There's layers of fat and meat. Or whatever, I don't know. Come quick, you have to fight within the rain. You're not in the zone. People don't know how to play this darn thing. Yeah, shawarma. That's what I meant. Shawarma. That's what I meant. Shawarma, not kebab. Shawarma. Like what? Apparently, Iron Man loves some shawarma. You know? some big old greasy rotisserie pile of meat. You know? I see it like if you take a bunch of deli meat and you put it on a metal spoke, you know, and then you layer it in with a couple pieces of fat every so often, and you make that whole thing rotisserie for a while, and you shave off edges of the outside. I've never had shawarma. With extra grease. Is my teammate helping at all? The heck's happening?
Priority target incoming.
Dang it.
This is a priority
Hey,
target.
teammate.
Take it down at all costs. And Victoria!
Next time, don't be garbage, teammate. Next time that we do this, teammate, you have to fight within the darn range of the radio. You can't just be fighting in the hallway.
Threats like this. You've done us a great service. At
I'm
Victoria.
gonna be doing it again.
Dodge out.
Don't be garbage next time. You gotta fight on the point. All these garbage people. He's over here fighting individual enemies down the hallway with a Tesla rifle. When the real things are happening. Shoobity boop boop boobity boo. Boobity boop and boobity boo. Person is garbage. Garbage teammate. Put your hand on my shoulder. I think I'm gonna do B first. I see now that there is a great interest in Red Dead Redemption in terms of a stream. I see now that many people like that stream and that, yeah, or people like that game for a stream, and it is pretty entertaining. We'll see how it is whenever I'm doing online stuff. I'll see if it translates. I don't know if the whole character garbage can translate. I don't know what kind of character I'm going to be whenever I do the online a bit more. I started it, but I want to finish the story mode before I do more online. But whenever I finish streaming, I see the other people that are streaming. Like Facebook shows me the other people because it wants me to send you guys someplace else, but I never do. And it's a bunch of streams. If you understand this, please let me know. Why is it that most Red Dead Redemption streams have a title like Animal Attacks, Alligator, Lion, Amazing Animal Attack, Lion, Tiger, Attacks, Amazing Animal, and then like usually the thumbnail or like the little video, it shows them attacking a tiger or something. Or some weird thing. Is there like a mod or something where you could become a tiger and kill random people as a tiger or something? It seems like that's what most streams are about. Animal, amazing, western, tiger, action, and they have like 1,000 people watching. 4.6 thousand people currently watching from Malaysia. There's nothing wrong with Malaysia. I'm just saying. 4.7 thousand people currently watching. Animal alligator attack, and it shows like some obese person with overalls walking around all clumsily, and there's no video, there's no one talking, there's no graphics, it's just the game, and they're walking around the western town, and there's like an alligator. I was like, what? These can't be real people. Tiger animal. I think, you know what? I think they might. I was thinking maybe that they're masters of the algorithm and that they know that, man, these keywords are good. And it's like a bunch of keywords thrown in together.
Steel. Readings from uplinks in this area have stopped coming through. Find them, fix them. Looks like the signal repeater's cold.
Yes, it's.
Head there and prepare
I
inversion.
feel like
On the double team.
obviously 4.6 thousand people aren't currently watching anything. Whatever they are, but you know, they're probably all bots.
Calibration underway on the first op. You got hostiles in your area, team. Take them out.
So I find that so many people don't know how to play this darn thing. I mean, come on.
I smell your
I don't have blocker on, you know? I'm lucky I lived. So here's the thing, people. So I want you to understand how Facebook works. It's actually very corrupt, but I'm just relying on the natural system, right? Facebook can't stop you from looking at my page, checking if I'm online, and then watching me. But they know that you don't do that. They know that you don't check every 5 minutes because I'm not live every 5 minutes. You know? Many hours go by and I'm not live. So then you give up. But Facebook doesn't tell you when I'm live, not all the time. They want me to pay, of course. Look, they want me to pay to have not just random people watch me, but to have my own people watch me. You know what I mean? The demographic it pulls from is my own demographic of people that currently watch my videos. It gets advertised to those people, to you. You know? To you.
One down. We're not done yet. Get on
To
that other
you.
uplink, team.
So, if I paid a lot of money, I would have not just my own people, but random people, which means random people that somehow match the demographic information, which is specified by interests. I could specify interests. I could specify gender, I think. I could specify zip code, yes. All kinds of stuff, and I have.
That looks like another
In the
uplink
past,
coming through.
you know?
Things
That's
are
like the
gonna start
default
heating up in there. Watch
options,
yourselves.
you know? So random people just get some ad to some random advertisement, and then they end up randomly watching it, you know? Or like the order of the thumbnails is slightly different for somebody else, based upon the available options. But I figure that there's only so many options, right? So I'm likely to be recommended for more people because it's still relatively new to be streaming on Facebook gaming. There's not much of a competition. It might be like a handful of people for any given game. It's not like 1,000 people. It's like 12 at max. You know, sometimes none. Look, between 0 and 12. You know? Right? Like, how many people are streaming this game? It's not that many people, so I know that of the available pool, I automatically get recommended to people without paying for it, you know? I don't have to pay for it because it's automatic. You know, if Facebook knows that a viewer is likely to watch a live stream for hours, they're going to recommend the live stream that they're most likely to watch, and if no one paid for it, they're still going to recommend something. You know? But if one person paid for it versus another, they're more likely to recommend that thing. You know? If there is 10,000 fishing channels, and one person paid for it, they'd be on top. If nobody paid for it, it'd be a random fishing channel. If there's 4 people, you know, it's just the roulette wheel. I figure people are going to come back. I don't got to pay for anything. But I know it's possible to pay. Yeah. Yeah, so,
eliminate all hostiles, team.
You know?
See if we can draw out their leader.
So here's something. Did you know that I'm earning ad revenue? So yes, it's probably a bot farm. Okay, so I figured it out. It's absolutely probably a bot farm designed to farm money, right, from advertisements, because I'm getting money, not much, but on top of all your tips, I'm getting money for just streaming. It's like a couple cents per view, you know? So if there's 4.8 thousand people, they're making a lot of money out of thin air. Sad, really. You know? Like, for example, in this stream so far, in this stream, just on in-stream ads, I made 57 cents. And that's off of hardly any views. So what if that was 4.8 thousand people the whole time? Okay. So they're making hundreds of dollars. Yes. So if it does work the same way where you get ad revenue by people watching the thing, then they have like a bunch of cell phones in some basement on a wall, and they're hitting buttons on each one in a big old farm to make a lot of money. And they're using Red Dead Redemption to do it. And probably other games, but I mean, geez. But it's I'm not saying that's the truth. It's a possibility, and it will make sense. Because, like I said, we've had like what, between 7 and 9 views during this stream or some garbage. I don't know, not many. 57 cents for 3 hours. It's not bad considering that ratio. You know. Let's look it up. I'm gonna go to Facebook Gaming. Facebook Gaming. I'm thinking, how does Facebook win? They'd have to have a better way to Also, I don't understand how, like, in the GTA GTA streams, it's just them, you know, using a mod, killing a bunch of bad guys over and over again, without talking, without video of their face. It's just that. Like this video right here, I'm looking on the side. GTA mods, 18 plus, 1.5 thousand consecutive views, and it's just some person beating up random NPCs with their fists in the city. One second. Let me just let me look for the game here. Let me look for the game. Featured games. Featured games. Featured games. Bunch of garbage. Bunch of garbage. Why is it looking like that? 1 second. All these garbage games. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I was there. Who the heck are you? Garbage. Garbage. Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me click on that. Okay. And now we have there's people. So I hope you know. So here's something. Let me show you something right now. This right here is the Red Dead Redemption page on Facebook, you see? And up here at the top, it shows the clips. All the clips, right? People that are alive now. Red Dead Redemption 2 Animal Attack Skeleton. RDR Lions, Alligators, Animal Attacks. But they only have a certain number of views, you see? But right over here, look, clip. I'm right here, you see? Top clips. You understand how important clipping is? Because the clips are shown at the front. Understand? The clips are shown in the front. Look, Red Dead Redemption 2 live animals attacks. Animals attacks. Plural. Look, fat guy in overalls fighting weird animals. So maybe they have a mod where there's extra animals that spawn or something? Yeah, anyways. All right. Don't you know what you want to do? Cool. Let's get some fusion cores and go and play some Red Dead Redemption. Okay, so you have to make a bunch of clips, people, all the time. Countless clips. Countless. You should go back. This stream had a bunch of good clip-worthy moments, okay? Go back and clip that. I killed the guy twice. And I called him an old man baby. Okay? Go clip the thing where I called him an old man baby over and over again to his face. Oldmanbaby.org. Alright, fusion cores. Let's go over here into the woodline. Yeah. Old Man Baby. Coming this summer from Disney Plus. Disney Plus presents Less Money for Women. Brought to you by the patriarchy. Okay, shelter. Gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta ooh. I gotta do. You're an old man. Okay. Alright, so I have to go build something in a shelter. Let's go over here to my flim flam. .org. This summer, I'm gonna stand around AFK and just complain. It's like he's waiting for it to happen. Jeez, on purpose. He said it happened 3 times already that day. So technically it happened 5 times. It's like, you know, it's like standing on the front deck of your workshop, waving at people with turrets around you in a locked box and acting like you're not trying to do PvP. It's ridiculous. It's like, look, if this was survival mode and I was doing this, am I not asking to die? If I dared complain, hey man, I'm just trying to sit here and dance and people like you come along and try to ruin my day. Especially if I was like on some amazing resource node. But anyways, I'm here to go build inside my shelter. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put let's just put I'm gonna put this right here for no reason. I'll put this over here for no reason. Okay. I'm gonna put this right here for no reason. And the entire water park will go inside for no water park. I have the indoor water park. I don't know about you people. Mine's indoors. Oh, it can't fit. It's too tall. And I'll put one of these. 37 degrees. Boom. And then I'll put this right here on the side. Approximately, I believe, 17 degrees. Right about here. Yep. You see? And now we're good to go. It's kind of an exploit, but you know, do what you gotta do sometimes. How else am I gonna be level 1650? Alright, now it's time for Red Dead Redemption, America style. Making some fine progress. Boo-ba-doo-ba-dee, boo-ba-doo-ba-dee, boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, boo. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I love when it stockpiles like that. Yeah. Alright, everybody, you have yourself a fantastic day. Yes. Yes. Don't forget to wash your radishes. Wink. Half of you will know what I mean. Which half? I don't know. Wash those radishes. I'm referencing Super Mario Bros. 2, okay? Goodbye, everybody. Vortex, Vortex. Be back with Red Dead Redemption Part 2. Wink.com. Yes. I'll be posting my snacks for the vessel snack list from Amazon to the Gooboberti Collective Facebook group for fine snacks of Amazon Your. Hey Hunter, you want to see the atomic shop? I'll show it to you. Okay, check out this Mr. Fuzzy's Flim Flam. Look at that thing. Wow. Look at it. Wow. It's a Tinker's Workbench. Crazy times. A plushie. It's old, but you know. This thing is recent, but whatever. Giddy Up Buttercup. Whatever. This stuff is pretty cool. Kind of looks underwater. Yeah. Nothing too new, you know? It looks like we have to wait a few more days. Remember, on the 8th of Flim Flam, we have a whole new world. Specifically, probably in 8 more days, we'll have some amazing garbage. So I recommend you save up your atoms. And don't go too ham. And I hope you don't catch any beef with anybody. Because then you might be called a jive turkey. and other animal references of food variety. Yeah, the Atomic Shop is cool. So they have like a free thing every day, whatever. They have some old favorites showing back up. Some pretty good stuff, you know, building items. Things are just for aesthetic. There are some utility, you know. Some things serve a purpose, or they're a skin for an item that you wouldn't normally use, perhaps. And once you skin something, it kind of bookmarks it. It's nice to have a more colorful camp. Do I think it's worth buying Fallout 76? Absolutely. Buy it now. It's cool, man. It's so cool, man. It's such a good time. I bet you if you went and got the game there, Hunter Gaming, that within the first day, after 2 hours, you'll be happy. Some games you get less happy. This game you get happier and happier and happier as you discover more about the game. And even as you level, you get better and better and better, and the gameplay gets better because you have more capability. You have a jetpack, you have mutations to jump over buildings, go really fast, powerful, one-shot things, different kinds of weapons, a million different kinds of builds to suit your taste. You know, stealthy, aggressive, melee, ranged, sniper, flim-flam, group, solo. Yeah. Alright, goodbye. You got the Western Wagon, Tim. Yes. The Western Wagon is tight. That Western Wagon is one of the better items, I think. Is it available here right now? Oh. I mean, there's pretty good stuff. It's all useful. Decorations. The flower cart's also, you know, this thing is also something. It kind of glows. It kind of goes with the whole wagon idea. If you want to have like a mobile camp idea, a bunch of carts rolling up on you. Anyways, it's time to go catch you in just a bit with Red Dead Redemption. Yeah.